And you asked the question, why not? And I believe that it stems from something that has come to mind. I remember, was it last year? I was in Reykjavik, Iceland, and in conversation between Iceland and Greenland, and it was about ease of travel. That he needs 33 visas to travel across the continent, and he hasn't got the time to go to an embassy to do that because he's a serious businessman. He has his own plane, but he doesn't have an African passport to travel freely across the continent. So I think when my wife and I got back, we started thinking that, look, I think we know where the problem is that Pan-Africanism per se has been confined to the space of the elite. In a sense, the intellectual elite,
or
the
kept in the
political
books.
elite. They meet at summits, they sign communiques. It is at that level. But it hasn't trickled down, has been forced and owned and driven by the people of the continent. In a sense that the young woman graduate in Ghana who's struggling to find a job, but who has skills or has ideas, but not able to express it, can't unleash them because of the constraints that she finds around herself.
But even within the elite,
Yes.
doesn't it just exist, just a namesake, but in this belief, does it?
So, and I think you mentioned the lack of political will. Okay. So what we thought we should do with APD 2026, and if you recognize the theme is empowering SMEs, women and youth in the single market.
Innovate, collaborate,
trade. Okay? And if you look at it, 80% of employment on the continent, roughly 80%, are within the SME sector. 90% of economic activity is within the SME sector. I believe about 33% of businesses are owned or run by women. Okay? And the future is the youth. I remember our president saying, he gave this very important speech, profound speech at the UN, and said that Africa is the future. What I would add is that the youth is the future of Africa, are the future. So if Africa is the future and the youth make up the future, then how do we empower the youth so they can then drive the future?
Okay.
I don't know if you get it.
I get it, yes.
So
because